Everyone. Thanks for clicking into this month's email. It is 20th of July, middle of summer, and we have been intently watching the market this year to see the real estate market to see what's going on, and it is really an interesting time. We have packed this email with a couple of different um, previews of the Brian Buffini bold predictions for the next year, and also with Dr. Nathan Perry's economic report from Colorado Mesa University. Both of those are extremely in-depth looks at the real estate market from a residential, commercial, and a commercial standpoint, income properties, investment properties. And they're long, but I would really encourage you to grab a cup of coffee and at least listen to um, Buffini's bold predictions. The market is very, very interesting. Are the number of sales down? Yes. Is the inventory still down? Yes. Are sales locally in Mesa County year to date down 21%? Yes. Do we think our interest rates going to change? They'll answer those questions for you. Is this thing going to bust like it did back in 2008 and back during the oil shale bust? I don't think so. The demand is still so high and the inventory so low that we are still selling houses within a few days of when they're listed. Our market time has gone up a tiny bit. Our prices have gone down 4 or 5% nationwide, but building permits are off. We keep thinking the builders are going to ramp up. I think these interest rates changing so quickly just scared the bejeebies out of the builders. Our building permits in Mesa County are down 50%. And I don't think that's because people weren't buying their spec houses. I think it's because they didn't think people would buy their spec houses and they just kind of quit building. Not everybody, but we're still building some homes, but we're down 50% on homes. So the gurus and the experts we listen to are these guys and some others. They have access to real experts and some of the top economists and top real estate prediction people in the country. We just think that this inventory shortage of 1 million houses nationwide is going to be with us for a while, and it continues to push the demand for market. There's just so much pent up demand that we think rates will. We think the inflation thing has started to ease a bit. I think the Fed's kind of gotten that done a little bit. And so towards the rest of this year is going to be a little tough, but by the end of the year, we think that's going to start changing a little bit. We think rates are going to start coming into check next spring and in the mid next year. And when that happens, we think this market is going to blow wide open again. I think builders are now hustling to try to get inventory on the market. There are even investors. I had a conversation today with some folks about investors. Maybe it's time that investors started selling houses. We've all taken advantage of the great appreciation and the rent increases over the last 4 or 5 years on our investment properties. Maybe it's time to put those back in the market, let some first-time home buyer or somebody buy those rentals. Let's take the proceeds from that, 1031 tax defer, exchange it into more of an apartment building setting or a different investment, vacant land, subdivision, development, commercial, and keep growing your portfolio. So it may be time for some investors to start turning loose of some things, not just for the benefit of the first-time home buyer, but for everyone's benefit. It's just a really interesting time. Never seen anything like it. It's fascinating to watch, and we really encourage you to grab a cup of coffee and listen to Buffini, and then go through scan Dr. Perry's report as well. You'll find some interesting things. But we think that this year is going to continue to be a little edgy, but by this time next year, we really think things are going to open back up. Interest rates are going to come down, and we think this market's just going to kind of blow wide open just because of the demand that's out there. So You read the information, figure it out for yourself. Let us know if we can help you. We're always here and we're always happy to do that. So have a great rest of your summer. Take some time, go fishing, and come back next fall and we'll get back to work good. So, all right, have a great day.